Hello fellow casters, this is Nami Moonlight with Legem Magics, and I need to rant a little bit. I don't even know where to fucking start. Sorry, I'm trying to contain my anger in this particular video, but it is not working. Today, basically, I'm not sure how it came up, but somebody that I work with found out that I bought a gun, and they knew I was a witch, and they knew that I was a practitioner, and I'm sorry, I'm really just pissed, and I'm trying not to take it out in this video or direct it at any viewer. I'm trying, it's not working. Anyways, sorry. Basically, this person had the fucking balls to say to me that I can't be a witch if I'm a gun owner. All I gotta say is, fuck that. That person doesn't know me. They don't fucking know that, I come from an abusive family and an abusive relationship, or that I'm even a security guard. So, where did that person have the fucking nerve to tell me what I am? And sorry, had to take a breath. And what really sucks is, yes, that person was really fucking arrogant and got up in my face about who I am and that I'm not being true to myself and that I'm just a giant contradiction, basically. And the thing that fucking sucks the most is that that's that person. Fuck that person. I'm not going to see that person every day. I'm hoping that they get fired soon, and they probably will. But this is not the first time that something like this has come up in my life. I'm not gonna lie, I am not the most peaceful person. I am a very in-your-face, don't fuck with me or I will fuck with you type of person. I do have anger issues, especially when it comes to this. I'm sure you're seeing it. But just because I have anger issues or aggression and I'm going to be a gun owner soon and that I know how to fight and defend myself doesn't make me a poser or a giant contradiction because I choose to be because I'm a witch. So sometimes you just gotta scream. But I think I got off track a little bit. This is not the first time that this has happened, and it has happened even in the witchy community, where someone has told me that you aren't a witch because you are so violent or so aggressive. I joined the witchy community once upon a time in high school. There was a small group, and granted, this is high school. It's not exactly the most detailed or education filled, or a lot of people are still searching for their path. But I decided to give this a try to see if maybe I could learn more, and all that I got was fucking drama. And one of the biggest things that happened was the whole aggression thing came up. the person that brought that up basically believed that a witch should be a fun-loving, peaceful hippie. And that is the only way to be a witch. I call bullshit. And this is supposed to be in a witchy community. This is actually the thing that got me to be a solitary witch in the first fucking place. Because I didn't want to deal with other fucking people being as judgmental as they are. Because even in the witchy community, there is fucking judgment and arrogance. You would think that a witchy community would be a bit more elevated or more accepting and more open-minded. Just, you would think that, right? Apparently not. Even in the witchy community, there are people that just want to judge you, belittle you, and fuck up your day. And it's bullshit. It needs to fucking stop. I even joined a coven recently, and it's a very, 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 very small coven, very close-knit. It is my spirit sister and my mother-in-law. That is it. Well, me included, of course. 3 people making up a coven. And even in that, I don't feel 100% a part of it. I still feel like an outsider. And to be completely honest, I'm even thinking about going back to being solitary and just solitary. Even in that. Sorry, I had to pause the video for a moment. Some work came up. But I think I left off where I was thinking about going back to being a solitary witch. And it's given the coven that I'm in and the people that are included, it's a hard decision. And still trying to figure that one out. Either trying to figure out a way to make it better or just to go back to being solitary. But anyways, I'm rambling again. And because of that pause in the video I had to do, I now lost my fucking train of thought. Okay, that was too long of a pause. I'm going to pause the video until I can get my mind back on track here. Alright, I'm back. I realized where I wanted to go. I wanted to give an example of something that is a perfect demonstration of acceptance and open-mindedness. Christian witches. I do not mean to call you out at all. My mother-in-law is actually a Christian witch. I am not going to pretend that I understand Christian witches, but I will accept them so long as they accept me. I think that's fair. If someone can accept me for who I am without question, maybe even just a little bit of questions to just understand a little bit further. If someone is willing to do that, then why the fuck can't we do that for each other? You know? It should be something very simple, something that is easy to return, especially in the witchy community. And the fact that it's not is bullshit. And I'm sorry for this rant, and I'm sorry if my anger feels like it's being directed at anybody. It isn't. It's just a generalization that this judgmental, arrogant, close-minded, judgmental Bullying needs to fucking stop. We don't need to justify who we are and how we practice to everyone in the world, you know? It's our business. And how we practice is how we feel it should be done. If someone over here feels like they should be using a particular herb in a potion or in an incense, what does it fucking matter? As long as it works for them and they feel right about it. And I'm sorry to say, but I think my anger on this topic is making me get way off onto other things and not being fully clear. So I think it's best that I stop this video. I just needed to rant, give my opinion, and just put this message out there that the judgment just needs to fucking stop. Alright, deep breaths. Calm down. Until next time, blessed.